Hello, friends. Welcome to Tuesday Night Sprints, B&K Bonus Edition. We are reading Out on a Limb. I thought Brittany would have started this already because
I told you I was going to. It's not your fault. It's my fault, really.
Yeah. So then I was like, okay, after work, I better get started on this because I am not falling behind, you know?
Yes.
So I'm like 42 pages in. I'm at chapter 5.
So I've not read this yet.
Yeah, I have thoughts, but I can't say those thoughts. But Brittany knows those thoughts.
I do. Do you have the audio?
Sorry?
Do you have the audio?
Yes, I do.
Okay, because I thought maybe I'd catch up to you if you didn't, but that's
no. I have the audio. But I'm reading at the same time. I think I'll do that. Actually, that's a lie. I didn't actually read the whole time because I was doing dishes earlier, and it was very easy to just listen.
Yeah.
But I did slow down the speed a little because at the beginning I find like when there's characters being introduced and stuff, like I like to keep it slow. But I think I will read and listen for the most part. But it is a very easy just listen. So that's good.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited to keep reading. Hopefully we can make some good progress on this. You lose the audio tomorrow at 8.
I do. At 8 p.m. I lose the audiobook to this. Yeah. So
yeah.
And
yes, we are reading Out on a Limb because we're reading Out of the Woods, which technically only released today.
I went to the bookstore today.
I got here early for both of us. So
no, well, not really. I went to the bookstore today.
Well, me too. I picked it up too on Saturday. Like it got to the bookstore. It was ready by Thursday, which I was shocked about. So I was like, wow, that never happens. So I got to go grab it. So I'm very excited. Let us know if you're reading this with us or what, if not, what you're reading. Hi, Glenda. Hi, Rainey. Hi, Tennille. Hi, Lily. Reading When the Moon Hatched. Ooh, that's
I love to see this.
Yes.
I love this book. You've read this, right?
No, I have not.
Kelsey.
I have not. I did actually. I missed out on the Kindle. It was on for $1.99. So I'm gonna keep checking because I'm just gonna buy it off Kindle when it goes back on sale. So
you need. Can I also, while we're talking about the bookstore, can I show this beautiful new addition to my shelf that I got while I was at the bookstore?
Yes.
I've been going back and forth on whether I needed this special edition of If We Were Villains, and today I finally just I finally just did it.
That's pretty.
And the blood splatter really just is everything that I wanted it to be. So
I love how I'm like, that's so pretty. The blood splatter. So
it is. It's so much prettier than any cover of If We Were Villains, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like all the covers really suck. And I feel like the swords are very Shakespearean. So it fits really well.
Yeah, definitely.
So I got this today while I was there getting out on the woods, and I wanted to mention, and it's got prime of place right here.
Yeah, definitely. Hi, Ro. Hi, Julie. On my way to a circus music rehearsal, but wanting to get home to read this Woman Kingdom. I'm having the best time. I'm so glad you're loving it. Hi, Sammy. Some hellos. Hello. We're good. Well, I won't speak for both of us, but I'm good.
You can speak for
both.
And
I think you're good too.
I need caffeine. If we're going to get through sprints tonight.
You're tired. You've been sprinting and all the watch-alongs and everything.
So I'm going to grab a coffee, I think, in the first sprint. Not maybe like a half cap, like not a full caffeinated, but like just a little something to get me through the evening.
Yeah, definitely. Hi, Stacy. Dinner is in the oven. Then reading The Well of Assassination. Nice.
Ascension.
Oh, Ascension. Okay, I'm starting to not read right already. So here we go.
I just like that really changed the vibe of that.
Oh, definitely very different. Hi, Lexi. Just got home. Need to do some cleaning and make dinner. Then reading A Talent for Murder. Ooh, I really like this one. That was the third book in the series, and I really liked it. Love this book. Read twice already. I'll be reading Wildfire by Hannah Grace.
Another great book.
Yeah.
People are really reading great books in the comments today.
Very true. Some hellos. Still working on What the Wife Knew. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It was like middle of the road overall, I think, for people. Like some people really enjoyed it and some people like were like mad about it. So it was like it wasn't a hit in our book club, but it wasn't like a bad one, I think.
It was a favorite for me, I think, which is shocking. However, the last little bit of it just went a little too far. But had it not been so many twists at the end, I think this would have been a 5-star read for me, honestly.
Yeah. No, it was like not a bad time for me. I gave it a 3. Just because like I'm picky with thrillers because I've read so many at this point. But it's not that I had a bad time necessarily. Like I still enjoyed it. Just wasn't a fave. Hello, listen to Frozen River. Oh, this is one of my not favorite favorites, but like I love this book a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's so amazing. Physically reading Tangled Up in You, both are so good. Yeah, the Frozen River, Martha, the main character, she's such an amazing character. Love it so much. Hi, Leandra, reading Alien Clay all afternoon, so I'm switching to editing and dinner prep. Nice. Loved Out of the Limb last year. I read it for the second time and loved it. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that.
Honestly, I don't think I've heard one person say they didn't love Out of the Limb. Like, I don't know anyone. If you in the comments read this, like, feel free to tell us you didn't love it because I don't know those people.
Yeah, what's it have on? It must have at least a 4 on Goodreads. 4.3. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I feel like so many people talk about this book in like a positive way.
Yeah. So that's really good. Hi, Christina. Kelsey can't read When the Moon Had. She broke my heart with Quicksilver already. I can't have another devastation. That is in fact true. And I still stand behind my decision to DNF Quicksilver, to be honest. From what I've heard and like I just feel like it's not a me book.
But I think When the Moon Hatched might be a you book.
Yes, I can see that.
Yeah, like they're very different.
On Kindle next. Yeah, and whenever it goes on Kindle again for $1.99, I'll snag it. So, thank you. Hi, Steph. Resting, relaxing, trying to elevate my foot, sprained toes. Oh no! We'll be reading this Woven Kingdom tonight. Oh, Rainey's reading that too.
I was gonna say this book went from I had never heard of it as of yesterday, and now everyone is talking about it.
Is this Rainey's book club pick or something? And we missed it.
It must be somebody's book club pick because it went from I literally had never heard of it, and yesterday Rainey messaged me about it. Then it came up in my Patreon sprints. And I was like, what is happening? Like, I literally have no idea what this book is. And now it's everywhere. So, like, here we are.
Yeah, I don't think it is. At least I don't see it in there. But I guess just maybe a new release or everyone's just...
No, the series is like, apparently. That's what they were saying yesterday.
Then I have no idea.
I'm only going off what I got on Patreon sprints
yesterday. Yeah, that's fair. Hello, already read Out on Limb. So I'm reading Swift and Saddled. Ooh, nice. I have to read that one. Just got the audio for When the Moon Hatched, but really don't have time for it right now. Oh, this is happening to me. Like everything's coming to me right now. Like I have another library book ready to be picked up, and I'm like, I was just there 2 days ago, and I didn't even have time to read that book, but I picked it up. And I'm like, it
is a busy time.
The releases are. I got a lot of like. I put a lot of new releases on hold back in like October, November, and now it seems like they're all coming out and like getting available now, which is great. But it's just too much. Remember to hydrate. Yes, thank you, Christina. Hello to everyone. Brittany, you always need caffeine.
Truly, all the time.
Fair. Reading the Spare by... Oh, I need to read this. Have you read this series?
This is my in-person book club book. So I have 2 book clubs that are starting in February in my area, which is really exciting. One of them is this one. The other one is Out in the Woods, which is why I had to frantically call you and be like, can we change the date of our life?
And it's so funny. I don't know if anyone noticed in the host, like, Rainey, I don't know if you noticed or if any of the hosts are here. Like literally I kept changing sprints for like which week I was in. I was like 18th and then because I think I was going to take the 25th and not do Clue ones. And then I went to the 25th because we were doing it. And then I was like, nope, okay, switching back to the 18th and not the 20th. So I kept switching it all over the place. And if anyone saw that, they're like probably like, why does Kelsey keep switching the weeks like to Clue and then not Clue?
Totally my fault. It was me.
How can you say very true about Wildfire?
She hasn't read it, so she can't say whether she likes Wildfire or not.
Oh, I didn't mean. I think I meant like very true, like because you loved it.
Yeah, you can't have an opinion on a book you haven't read.
I certainly am not recommending it, but I'm certainly not recommending it. I cannot recommend Icebreaker.
That's fair. I will accept that.
But I can't not recommend a book
wrong
that
opinion, but you can have that opinion.
Yeah. I'm one a few pages in since I started at lunch, but had to take a pic and send it to my friend because the first paragraph going on about work trips being the moment when you're a real adult.
Which book is this?
This was...
Sorry, I'm going to make you scroll all the way up to Lexi's because I don't know what book we're talking about.
Talent for Murder.
Oh, yes.
I forget that. Yeah, Talent for Murder. Yeah, I really like
that. We can never remember what we're reading, let alone what everybody else
I know. I knew it. But yeah, that's the Piers Swanson one. I have it right here. Actually, it's this one. I don't know if you've seen it.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, Piers Swanson. It's like a 3-book trilogy, but they're like really, really small. Like most of them. One of them's kind of larger, but yeah, really good. Still working, but we'll stop after the next chatty bit, and we'll pick back up with Margot's Got Money Troubles. This one is funny. Oh, I was thinking of reading that. I wasn't sure though. So maybe I'll add it to my library list. Still reading Dark Maestro by Brenda. Not even going to attempt that. Got 135 pages left to go. I've been enjoying this mystery.
I literally was like, I could help you with Maestro, but you're on your own for that author's name, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. That's so wild that you think Quicksilver isn't you book, but it's Brittany. I don't know how that works.
No, I don't. I think in fantasy romance, you and I don't necessarily agree.
Very true. Yeah, very true. Actually, quite often we don't agree lately.
100%. And I think in fantasy romance, I want really strong fantasy, but you want really strong romance.
Yeah.
So if a book is more stronger in the fantasy, it's not as strong in the romance. Not necessarily. Some are good with both. But I would say the first part of Quicksilver, which is you didn't make it past to the second part. Even I said the romance is not strong in the first part of Quicksilver. Don't all come for me, everyone who loves this book. I also loved the book. I adore this book. I'm very excited for the sequel. The romance in the first 200 pages is not it.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
And I couldn't push through. I got the ick. And like when you get the ick, sometimes you're like...
Once you get the ick, it's over.
It's over. And it just... I don't know. I don't get the ick very often from romance or romantasy, but like I just could not push through. I was like, this is gonna put me in a slump.
Yeah. Once you get the ick, it's too late.
Yeah, exactly. The Spare by Ava Rainey. Did you see that they changed the covers? I don't like the new covers.
I only know the one that I bought for book club, so that's the only cover I know.
Yeah, so they changed the covers recently, and I was like, oh, I should have got the old one.
Mine looks like a carnival on the front.
Yeah, so the old ones were like, I don't know how to describe them. Like they were similar, but like a darker version, like red, and then like the second one blue. Okay. I just like them a little more, but that's...
I can look at it on Goodreads because they'll show all the different editions, so I'll be
I missed out. Oh well. Going to be reading 11/22/63 by Stephen King. Not 109 pages into it already, and already having a great time. Nice. Just been talking about it nonstop. Okay, so I guess people are just reading it randomly. It's not for book club or anything.
I guess so.
Hello, welcome. Came over from Leandra's Sprints. Thanks for joining. Some more hellos. Reading Tower of Nero, trying to finish today. Nice. Listening to Dark Places. Oh, I really actually want to read this. It's an older one, but like I just have not gotten to it. So one day. People who review books they haven't read are Susan's. Yeah, like the people on Goodreads who like just like put hate reviews. I don't love that. Yeah.
Well, like, yeah, it's okay. Like, even if you didn't like the first book, you can't really say that you won't like the second book unless you try it. And if you don't like the first book, just don't try the second. Like, it's fine.
Exactly. Yeah, I totally agree. Are we still supposed to yell at you, Vanessa, if you're working past 5 p.m.? Oh, it's so good. Okay, I might have to add it. I've heard that Definitely Better Now has been compared to it, and I have that one, so I am going to read that one, but I might put the other one on hold. Hi, Bethany. Wrapping up work, sitting down to eat, kiddo swimming night. Nice. Sometimes it brings less stress if we like overwork, and sometimes it just burns us out. So
yeah,
just depends. Reading The Lies That Bind by Emily Griffin, because I have to get my buzzword books in, and it was the only one on my physical TBR that worked, and the audio was available right away. Nice. Glad it worked out. Drink coffee at 2 p.m., so I'm feeling super focused, motivated.
And I would just use that momentum while you have,
honestly. Rainey, I think this Woven Kingdom will be the second book we agree on. Maybe we get one a year. That's funny. What does that mean? What's sick? It's like you get like really bothered by how like someone like, for example, this Kingfisher character, like just the way he acted and how the romance was, it like really like it's like a turn off. Like it kind of just like turned me off the book. Like it's just like, and then once you try to keep pushing through, it's like I just can't. Like it ruins the story a little.
Like, okay, like if you were dating someone and you went out to dinner and they like ate really disgustingly or something, it could give you the ick. And then like even in other circumstances with this person, you can't like oversee that.
Yeah.
That's the ick. Like it's the moment of like, I can't move past
this. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Totally. Yeah, like you're grossed out or you're just like turned off. Yeah. Decided to do the Let Me Read Along since it's been sitting unread on my Kindle since 2016. Wow. 2 more chapters to be caught up and then finishing House of Flame and Shadow.
Ooh,
nice.
Those are 2 chunky books.
Yes, very much so. Can't say much, Vanessa. I just got home at 6 and I've worked 9.5 hours the last 2 days and didn't even finish everything today. Oh, that sucks. Jumped from Elena's sprints, but as I said, for 3 times on different streams, caught a little flu, so self-medicating and drinking yogurt with garlic chunks. Oh, that sucks. I hope you're feeling better, or I hope you feel better soon. Everyone's getting sick lately, and it really sucks. Love Dark Places. Funny we shorten many words nowadays. Yeah, it's like all the like now that I'm like, not a teenager anymore, I hear these like words and I'm like, what does that mean? Like I don't know all the like terms that they use nowadays, and sometimes I feel old when I hear them and I'm like, I have no idea what that means.
I constantly feel old. I'm like, oh, and I'm not that old, but like
but I feel it.
Like sometimes.
Hello, what are you doing or reading? Understand now. In Scotland, I've never had anyone say I've got the ick, so I was really confused. That makes sense though, because there's like totally different like terms and probably use terms that we are like, what does that mean?
Mm-hmm.
The ick is fun because it's usually something that makes no sense, like an adult who wears patterned socks could give me the ick.
It's literally can be the smallest thing, right?
Yeah, it's so true. Also having a 9-hour day work week. Oh, that sucks. Ohio Riz mewing, like what?
I would like to mention that I only know what one of these means.
I know what Riz means.
That's the one I know.
I've heard mewing, but I don't actually know what it means. And Ohio, isn't that just like a state?
Which I don't think is what it means in this context.
I know, no sense. Like, I don't get it at all.
I love how we're like, no, don't know any of those.
Yeah, exactly. Well, if we're grossed out by something, we'll just say we're grossed out. Fair. That's totally fair. Still don't know what Ohio means, and I live in Ohio. Oh my god.
I didn't even know it was a slang term until this 2 seconds ago.
Me neither.
This is the first I've heard it.
I know. Only know Riz too. Maybe the others haven't made it to Canada, or I'm old. Yeah, it's one or the other.
It could be either.
If you're old, I'm old too. Brittany's old. We're all old. So
we're all old, and we're all from Canada, so we have no idea.
Oh no, that sucks. But I kind of love sad books, honestly.
It's very sad.
I kind of love sad books.
It's very, very sad.
Hi, Alicia. I know that you read this, and I'm sure you loved it. I'm just guessing, but I haven't popped in yet, but I am excited to pop in. Or was it Out on the Woods that Alicia read before us? I can't remember.
I don't know.
I know she popped in on one of them. I don't know which of the two Discords,
tell
but
us
it was one of them.
You read and what you thought of them.
Yeah, I think it was Out on a Limb. Actually, it has to be Out on a Limb because I haven't done the chapter breakdown yet for Out in the Woods, so it has to be Out on a Limb.
And that only did come out today, so unless you had the arc, it would be hard pressed to
totally, yeah. I also live in Ohio and don't understand. Okay, well, this makes me feel better. Old enough to say gave me with the spoon. Weird. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting.
Who knew?
I don't know what Riz means because when I first heard it, I heard it as something else. I can't say what I thought it said, but hopefully you'll know.
So fair. Yeah. So Riz is like for charisma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a short. Why do we like shortening everything?
We don't. The young people do.
Well, you're right, but we used to do it.
Not really.
I never came up with anything. I just like knew the terms.
Like, other than doing like BRB for like be right back, but that's not really. We came up with like text acronyms. We didn't say them in
like conversation. Oh, absolutely not. Yeah, definitely. Insult, yeah. When slang is a word that already exists, it trips me up so badly. I know. Like I'm kind of like just use the word.
Just use the word.
Yeah. Ohio means something about being weird and the world exploding. Okay.
Is it because we think people from Ohio are weird? This is just a Canadian asking a question.
Yeah, we're not accusing anything. We're not saying anything.
I don't know. I'm just asking. Question for the crowd.
This is kind of nice because Vanessa, you probably like get to know all the slang terms and stuff. So actually, I don't know if that's nice, but I guess at least you're in the know. It was this one.
It was Out on a Limb.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I figured it out because I was like, I haven't put a chapter breakdown for the other. Whereas this is an insult. No, it's not an insult. It's like, yeah, it's saying like if someone has the Riz, it's like that's kind of like a shortened version of.
Yeah, they're super charismatic. They're
yeah. No, it's definitely a compliment. It's right in the name. You're right. Yeah, you're right. You know what weird strange is fair for Ohio? It is weird and strange, and it's because unless you live in one of the 3 C's, you're isolated pretty much.
What's the 3, like 3 cities?
That's what I took it as.
Okay.
But tell me if I'm wrong, Lexi, or we're wrong.
We're like 2 Canadians trying to get through this together.
I know.
Like, we will get through it.
I'm like, I couldn't even name all the states in the U.S. Like, definitely not.
I don't think I could name one city in Ohio. Can you?
Iowa? Isn't that
No.
No, that's not
absolutely not.
Hold on. Let me think. I don't think I can come up with anything.
Don't just throw things out now. We'll look crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut up now, actually.
I was like,
Sarah. Hoping to finish my arc today. Right now I'm watching Celine Dion. Nice. And what arc are you reading?
And I will say thank you for bringing a Canadian thing to the chat because we don't know Celine. I can talk for days about Celine.
Oh, yes, definitely.
People are really roasting you for Iowa.
Oh gosh, I better get down there. Well, you know what? Can any of you other people name anywhere you are in Europe or the US or wherever? Can you name Canada provinces? No.
I think they would at least know their provinces.
No, like ours. Can other people outside of Canada name Canadian provinces? Probably not.
No, I don't know.
So it like works both ways.
Actually, here's a question. What if you're not a Canadian, don't answer. Yes. Like if you are Canadian, don't answer.
Yes.
Does anyone know the 3 territories?
Good question.
There you go.
Without Google, to clarify.
Without Google, and you're not allowed to answer if you're from Canada because you
have Out of the Woods ready to go. My barns put out a couple of weeks early. Yep, we all got it early. Even if you do live in one of the 3 cities, so it is cities, you're still isolated.
There's cities that start with a C. I've seen comments further down.
Okay.
Things.
Okay, we'll get there in a second. When I went to college, I had classmates that had never seen a cornfield or a cow. Rural Ohio is only cornfields and cows. Okay. BRB is from the good old backstreet. No. Now I'm just losing it. I was like BSB. I read it as BSB, so I was like Backstreet Boys. What does this stand for? BBS?
I don't know.
Oh no, we're showing our age.
And we're not never going to sprint, but it's okay because this is hysterical.
I don't think this is right. Bulletin board symptom. Oh no, it means be back soon. So they changed, I guess, be back soon to BRB. Yeah. See, I know the shortened text word. I don't use them, but I know them. Fair.
Yeah.
Certainly never said any shortened words. I did once because I wanted to be annoying. Yeah. Riz is like charisma. Yep. Oh no. It scrolled me all the way down.
Get all their germs.
I hear all the slang and get all their germs. Yeah, that sucks. We pioneered shortening things for texting, and our elders hated it. Now kids don't text; they just use shortening. Yes,
it's true.
Very true. Okay, Cleveland, Columbus, and Cincinnati.
No one has gotten the territories right. I would like to. I'm watching them come in, and half the people didn't even know we had them.
They probably. I wonder if anyone knew that like we call them provinces and not states here, because
most people knew that.
Okay, a lot of people I talked to, they're like, "What?" And I was like,
"It's because we're not an independent country. We're still part of the Commonwealth."
I don't know how you go. Yeah, I don't get it either. Honestly, at least that makes a little more sense to me than some of them that are completely different. I'm like, how did you get there to there? Yes. Okay, well, you're doing better than me.
You did better than us.
Way better. Oh, Michigan has an intense rivalry. Oh, really? I never knew that.
No, we wouldn't.
No, yeah, you're right.
This is your
yes. This is pathetic. Pathetic. I don't know.
It's fine.
You know what? The eye roll is fair. It's fair. I could probably list like half of the states, but that's at a max. The cities not happening.
I could do some of them. I couldn't tell you where they were on a map.
I think we could collectively like fill out the whole thing collectively between the two of us.
I couldn't do the middle. I could do the edges.
I could probably do the middle, honestly, but not in order. Yeah, like I could just like list them.
Oh, I could list. Yeah.
The hatred is all about football. Scottish, and we don't say any shortened words like that. Is it just American thing? Well, in Canada we do it too.
Like Canada, America, North America. Yeah.
I don't know if they do it anywhere else, but like for the most part, I think it's just Canada and US. Yes, Canadians.
We should do this.
That would be so fun.
Do this. That would be so fun.
So fun.
Okay, I'm writing this down.
Write that down.
I'm writing this down because this would be a really fun night, friends.
That would be so fun.
Because we would suck.
We would suck, but it would be so funny.
It would be.
Yes, write that down. I'm so excited.
But then I also need to get some of our US friends on and do it vice versa.
Yes. Okay. I love that. Yes, Manitoba, which is actually not the most popular. So Vanessa, I wonder how you know about Manitoba.
I know how she knows. Chestnut Springs.
Oh, okay. Yes. That makes sense.
Oh no, that's in Alberta. Never mind.
Oh yeah. I knew that. No, that's Alberta. But maybe another book. We don't know the cities, but I'm better with state names, but I don't know if many Americans name the provinces.
That's what I'm saying.
And Quebec. Okay, maybe because we've talked about our
Quebec is
our not dislike for Quebec, but
we don't have a hatred for Quebec. I just don't speak French, so I have to get through Quebec at a clip.
Yes. It's not like my favorite place to go, but like I go there quite often. So the Ark is burning ember. Nice. Uncultured. Yeah, I mean, I am too sometimes, apparently. I don't even know what cities in Ohio. Can name half of them in the US. No, most provinces, but territories are not my strong point, and even Americans struggle with the 50 states. Brittany, question, did you have to go over like the capitals like crazy, like the province and capital, like it got drilled into your head?
Yes. My question is, were you in school prior? I'm going to go with no. You always knew 3 territories, didn't you? Because you're younger than me.
I don't believe so. I think it switched when I was like in like, because we started learning the provinces by like grade 2.
Okay, so you do remember when there was only 2 territories then?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, but then it switched. I remember that. I think it was like grade 3 or 4 when it switched. Yeah.
Okay.
But I was quite young. I didn't know there were territories, just a few provinces. Yeah, the territories are like at the top.
They're where you're very, very close to the North Pole.
Yes.
Or Alaska. You're like
Yeah.
on the same
Yeah.
linear moment.
Still reading Phantasma, and I think I will pick up Quicksilver. Nice. Barely know U.S. geography. Yeah, that's fair, honestly. Do you guys have a song to memorize the provinces? Just curious because there's a song. No.
We don't need to. There's only 10 of them. We don't have 50 like y'all, right? Like it's not we don't have that many.
Yeah. Oh, it was Bulletin Board Sister. It wasn't Be Back Soon. It gave me 2 things, and I was like, it can't be Bulletin Board Sister. It must be Back Soon.
Jess's comment at the bottom. Aren't we supposed to be reading?
Yes, in fact, we are.
In a minute.
Once we get through these comments.
Went off on a tangent. I don't know what's happening.
Then we start the trivia questions, you know?
That we are going to do, though, on another.
Yes, I love that.
Because that'll be fun.
Yeah. I know a few provinces and a few city names, but I couldn't guess on territories. That's fair. Had to learn the Canadian provinces in school, but I'm from Maine, which is close to Canada. Oh, I didn't know that you would have had to do that. That's cool. Yukon Territory because I drove through it. Nice.
Because you go to Alaska a lot.
Yeah.
Sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. I love that this is what we're talking about. Yeah, this is totally like not usually what we talk about, but you know what?
Usually this unhinged, to be honest. These are bonus B&K sprints, and this is what
we'll get back on track, I promise. What is this? Bulletin board symptoms.
I'm the tired one, friends, really.
Bulletin board
systems.
We're dial-up text-only boards. Oh, okay. So I have no idea what that is. Like, I've never personally. Prince Edward Island, Ontario, Quebec, British Columbia, Saskatchewan, Northwest Territory, and then I'm out. Yeah.
So Northwest Territory is one of the territories. The rest are provinces. Yes. Awesome job. You got like half the provinces.
Yeah.
That's 1, 2, really 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you got half.
Yeah. Kind of like Discord, but very plain. Oh, okay. It's not all of Maine. I had cousins in Maine, and they definitely did not know provinces, despite their mom being Canadian. Oh, okay, so it wasn't everywhere. Met my first husband on BBS. I had a Tandy laptop and a 20 millibyte hard drive, and he had a Commodore 64.
That's so fun.
Wow, that is fun. Well, no one is about to know U.S. geography anymore because names are changing. Yeah, true.
True.
So Ohio versus Michigan is like Leafs versus Canadian. Yeah, probably.
I don't even think there's that deep of a Leafs versus Canadians anymore.
Yeah. I would do U.S. trivia, but I only know pop culture.
We'd all do fine with pop culture.
Oh, for sure. Or like book trivia, we'd do.
Yeah, really we'd do fine.
Yeah. But we have to like do something we don't know, so it's funny, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
If you did the Canadian do U.S. geography trivia, I'd love to join. Oh, I forgot. Right, Sarah, you're Canadian. I don't know why I keep forgetting that, but then I remember that you're Canadian.
I feel like we could do this as like as a thing because we also have Australian friends. We have we have friends from all over the world.
That would be so fun. Yeah, I'm so down. Yeah. And there's not a lot of us Canadians actually. Now that I think of it, like there's not a lot.
Eric, that's about it.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's more that are not just coming.
Probably, honestly.
As soon as someone says them, I'll be like, oh yeah.
Duh. Yeah, definitely. Now I want to look up if Korea uses shortened words. I don't think they do, honestly. Would fail so badly at Canadian trivia.
It'd be so fun.
That would be so fun. Yes, that would be so fun.
I wrote it down, friends. We'll get it in the pipeline.
Whereas Idaho, no clue. Sorry, friends. Okay, that's fair. That makes me feel better. Because I used to game with people who lived. Oh, okay, that makes sense. We had to come up with acronyms because we had character limits in our text. That's true. We had to shorten everything.
This is valid.
And you named Kelsey and Brittany's provinces.
Oh, like where we live? I was about to say yeah.
I don't think. No, I don't think
this question was for us.
I can definitely name your province and mine.
I can name yours. I can name all of them.
Yes, in fact, I can. It got like drilled into our heads from like for me from like grade 3 to like basically 9th grade actually. So, Yukon Territory and Northwest Territory. I can't think of the third. I have family in both Manitoba and Saskatchewan.
Nunavut is the third.
Yes. Did anyone get it further down now?
Nunavut. I never saw Nunavut come through.
We used to have to do the capital and state, and I suck at that still.
Yeah, thank you.
Learn most of geography from animatics, to be fair, so all of the young ones have no idea what I'm talking about. Are we? Yes, we are supposed to be reading. I finally got to this comment like 5 minutes later. We will be reading. Don't you worry.
We will. We promise.
It's a great song. There's also a president song.
I have heard the state song because our dear Taylor Swift sung it on The Voice once. While she was coaching, and that's how I know the song.
Don't worry, just making fun of you because I've only read 2 books this month. Also had to memorize Canadian provinces. Granted, my school also made us memorize literally every country. Oh, wow. We did not have to do that, definitely. Hello, reading recommended reading. Nice. Definitely learned the Canadian provinces in school. I think there must have been only 2 territories then, which is why I'm never certain about them. Fair.
That's probably true because it changed like halfway through my schooling because those territories got split into 2.
Yeah. It's funny. I always thought the British Columbia was in the UK. No, but maybe they. I don't know the UK too much.
I don't think they do. No.
Okay, like I do not know, and do not ask me any UK trivia. Oh gosh.
However, technically Canada is a part of the Commonwealth, so like I could.
That's true.
There could be reasons why your brain went there.
That's very true.
And I don't know how I forgot Kristen. I should be shamed.
Yes, but that's okay. We're tired.
It's true.
They do syllables instead of letters. Yes, Nova Scotia.
Nobody
in Ontario. In Ontario.
Nobody knows Kels, which I would have to say, out of our 2 provinces, I'm surprised you knew mine, not Kelsey's. Like
because I'm like more. Yeah, I'm more central. Yeah,
it's bigger and it has our capital, so like more.
Yes,
more well known
for sure. If I want to live in Korea, I'll have to get used to saying shortened words. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's interesting. Hello. For iced Americano because of the spelling with Korean letters. To be fair, when I speak Korean, I do shorten some of the words. Okay, that's good to know. All right, we're finally done the comments. 40 minutes later, that's okay. We'll make it up. We are going to now jump into our hour sprint. So I'll see everyone in 1 hour. Hello. How did that sprint go?
Hey, I got to 13%. So I just started chapter 5.
Okay, nice. So you're almost done page 1 basically, because it's only up to chapter 7.
Yeah, I just got to the point like their one night stand is over.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm at basically.
Nice. I got to chapter 11. So I'm like 100 pages in, which is really good because I stayed really focused.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really good. I dropped my thoughts for day 1. I think day 2 goes to chapter 15, so I'll at least make it there by tonight for sure. So I am liking it though. Although I had some hesitations about the start of it, Brittany, you know why. I am liking it. I'm liking the characters, and I like the writing style. So
I am liking it.
Yes.
I was expecting to like it more than I am.
And that's how I felt at the start. And then
it might come. And I will say this trope is not a favorite of mine.
Yeah, me neither.
Going into it, I knew that. So I knew that going in. It's one of the reasons I haven't, because I know this is a super hyped book, and it is one of the reasons I haven't read it.
Yeah.
Although it was nice to meet Sarah and Caleb.
Yes.
Because I know that they are the couple in this book.
Yeah.
So it was nice to get a little bit of a look into their relationship just really quickly in the first couple of chapters, knowing that, you know, we're going to be reading this in a couple weeks. But I know this isn't my trope, but everyone has told me to trust the process. So I'm going to trust the process, friends.
That's honestly, I was very much like doubting it at the very start. I was like for the first, like I would say 5 chapters, I'd say maybe even 6. I was like,
okay, good. Cause that's how I'm feeling.
Yeah. I'm like, I think this is too, like, I'll just say it, insta-lovey. Like, I just didn't like, it just felt like off, but now I'm really liking it.
I don't know if I feel like it's insta-lovey. I don't think a one night stand scene needs to take this many pages. 40 pages is a long time.
Yes, I agree with that.
Like that was a long time.
I totally agree. And that's what I was thinking too. Like, it just like, I don't know. It just like wasn't what I expected, but now I'm really enjoying it. So.
Okay, well that gives me hope. Not that I'm not enjoying it. No, I don't want it to say that I'm not enjoying it, because that's not true.
Yeah.
I'm just very like.
That's how I felt. I wasn't not enjoying it, but I was like, meh. Like it's
how many people who adore this book, I was expecting to instantly be like, wow.
Yeah.
And I have read another book by the author. So I do know I like the writing style. Because I read Next of Kin.
Oh, yes, right.
Which I really did love, but I don't think I gave that a 5 either. I think I gave that a 4. But I don't remember truly. So I don't want to speak. I'd have to look it up because it's been a minute. But again, this is not a trope that I love. So we're going to put that it has an uphill climb right from the trope. I have never liked a book that has this trope in it. Never once. Not one time. Not even ones that people adore. Like Reckless would be one that people adore and has this trope in it. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I didn't like that book.
We'll see what happens, I guess. Like, I think either way, it'll be a quick read, even if it doesn't 100%. Turn around for you.
And I think it'll still give us a really good look into, like I said, it was nice to meet this couple going into this one. And I think off the get-go, again, I could end up loving Out on the Limb. I'm very early. I'm 42 pages in. Like it's early. I reserve the right to change my mind. But I do think this one is on paper going to be the one I probably enjoy more just from paper. However, I do really like the representation in this book. I don't want to.
It's really good.
Because I really like that. I really liked the author's note at the beginning of this that set up, Hannah's,
like the author note. Yeah.
Yeah. The author
set up the story.
Setting up the story, setting up that she also has a limb difference. So she's coming at it from a place of real understanding, basing, having, lived with her entire life.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think you'll get sucked more into it this next part, I think. We'll see. Hi, Jean. Hi, Gabby. Settling in after a long day at a work event. I'll probably read a little bit of Out on a Limb, but we'll see. Mostly kind of tired and that's fair.
We're also tired, so that's okay.
Yes.
You'll fit right in.
You were chat 1, we were already, or I was already saying words, and yeah.
Oh, it's been a time already. You'll fit right in, I promise.
Finished my book, gave it 3.5. Finished cleaning, making dinner. Wi-Fi's decided not to work. That always sucks.
Sorry.
Got a huge chunk of work done. Promise I'd stop after this chatty bit. Yeah, you need to relax too. Excited to do so. Yes. Half an hour left in Dark Places. You're so close. Tonight is lots of life admin stuff, so that was an admin sprint and listening to a podcast. Well, at least you got to listen to a podcast at the same time. Ended up watching a show with the family. Probably just going to hang out for the rest of sprints because my head started hurting. That's fair. Take time to relax.
Absolutely.
Ate dinner, got packed up, and we were at the pool. Nice.
Ooh, fun. Oh, I knew you had swim lessons tonight.
Yeah. I only know this because it seemed to be every Tuesday, so I'm like, oh, yep, Bethany's at swim lessons. Got to page 86. The author that you both are reading has a new romance out today. Yes.
That is why we're reading this book, to be honest.
Is in preparation.
This is February's B&K Book Club books, which we picked not realizing it was connected to Out on a Limb, which you absolutely could read this without reading this.
But may as well, right?
But we might as well, because I do think it was nice to meet Sarah and Caleb for just a quick little second.
Yeah.
But
I think it's if I didn't read this now, when would I have,
I don't think I would ever read this one.
Yeah. But I wanted to.
I've just been putting it off for forever. So I think this was the time, friends.
Yeah. 3 hours left in Swift and Saddled.
Those read so fast. Those
are very quick.
So fast.
Yeah, which is kind of reminding me because these are this one at least is the same kind of size. So I think it'll be a quick read.
But it's not because the font is so much smaller. The thing
you're right. That font was so big.
Huge.
You're right. That's why it flew through.
Hours for
you're right.
300-page book.
It's really 200 with the font. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sprint hopped with y'all in Naomi's library. I don't know who that is. I'll have to look them up after.
I like Naomi.
Read not very many pages of The Well of Ascension. I'm going to say it right this time. Right? I did.
Yeah, you're good.
I was like, oh God, watch me say it wrong again. Wanted to finish this before the end of January, and I'm not sure it's going to have to. January lasted so long for the first bit, and now it's flying by the last half.
I don't know. I still feel like January has taken forever, but
it has. But now it's because I'm trying to finish everything up before Clue, and I'm like, oh my God, it's coming in 3 days.
I don't have those stressors in my life. Because I'm just doing junior detective. So if things
exactly, but yeah, it has felt a long month though. I will say that.
I have read so much this month. This is the most I've read in a month. Maybe because the month has been 82 days long. That's why.
How much have you read?
I don't know because I have Kindle books, but I've run out of room in my stack where I normally stack up my books, and that doesn't include my Kindle books.
Oh wow!
And I still have about 3 that I realistically will finish.
Yeah,
I've already read 11.
Oh wow, that's really good.
So for me, I mean, last year this time I was reading 20, but
you're taking it slower this year, so that's good high for taking it slow.
Yeah, I've read a lot of books this month.
Yeah. Hit the chat on my way home. Hope you had a good circus. I was like, where was Rainy again? Wait, are you not loving it? No, I'm really liking it. Brittany's just not hating it, just not loving it. It's just
my mug.
Brittany's on the fence a little. Needs more convincing to love it.
Yeah.
And I think this could happen this next part. We'll see when we come back.
Yeah.
How it's going. Keep going. There's no rush on the cause.
Literally none. Because I haven't even finished like started Hero of Ages and will not be starting Hero of Ages until I finish Wheel of Time, which must happen before the end of this week. Like I cannot. I'm currently not even vlogging right now because I'm trying to finish up so many books. Like I'm like, these books need to finish before I start anything new.
That's how I feel. Like I just, well, not even that, but I have a few books I need to start before Clue. Luckily, one of them that I wanted to read works for Clue, which worked out very well. But I have a feeling the whole month is not going to go like that, right? So
no,
you know, Rainy kind of determines my life for the next month. Reckless is gold. I can't confirm or deny.
I can deny.
Reading Powerless finally in February. I skipped it. I know your name from Alice Feeney. Maybe rant vlog. Oh, yes. Uh-oh, I've been summoned. Reckless is not gold.
Leandra and I are like, no.
Hush, I love it. Wait, is Reckless the one where they're cousins-ish? No, that's
Powerless is the cousins. Reckless is the, and both of these books, it's in the synopsis that this is the trope. So like it's not late, it's very early, like first couple of chapters. It's an unexpected pregnancy trope, and it's very early. Like it's not anything that's late in the book and giving away anything. They're both like in the first like 2-3 chapters.
Yeah.
It's very much one night stand leads to pregnancy in both books.
The pair of you just made me laugh out loud. Rainy and Leandra. Soon there will be Chestnut Spring for and against March. Oh my gosh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's actually true because I need to keep reading this series because I need to know what side I'm on because I've only read Flawless. So.
I think you might be on my side, which is very rare.
I hope not because I have this like the special editions that aren't in like
but of the one you've read, you're on my side.
So yeah, I'll still probably keep them anyway because they're pretty. So, but hopefully I like them. But I mean, hopefully, well, it depends. If I do like them, I'm on Rainy's side. If I don't like them, on your side. So either way, I get to go to a side. So
this is true. There's always a side in our friendship group. Have you noticed that? Has there ever been a book that all 4 of us have liked?
Doubtful.
I can't think of one.
There probably is one.
Well, If We Were Villains could, if you read it.
I don't think I would like that.
No, but you'd be on your own because the 3 of us liked it.
There's definitely one. Funny story. Have you read that?
No.
Oh, but the rest loved it. Yeah, I don't know. Wait, are we talking 4 of us like besties or 4 of us, Leandra, Rainy, you and me?
I was talking the besties, but even if
because I was like, Leandra and I are not going to agree on anything, I don't think.
Well, then if you didn't like If We Were Villains, you'd have a side with Leandra.
Oh, okay.
So there you go.
Either way, then we're all split. Whatever group it is, we're all split.
No, I meant with Neva, but also we could add a 5-person split with Leandra.
Yeah, that is true. That would be even worse. I don't know if we could get all 5 of us on the That
should be a goal for this year. Can we get all of us to agree on one book?
There has to be a book we've all loved. There has to be. Where Sleeping Girls Lie. Has Rainy read that? Because the rest of us loved it.
I don't know. Has Leandra read it?
You're right. Leandra, I don't think has, but I think Leandra would like it. Oh, Good Girl's Guide.
Leandra hasn't read it.
Okay. I mean, I didn't love it, but I liked it. Jar of Heart. Oh no, I haven't read that.
Jar of Heart's great book. That's one of the few me and Rainy are on the same side on.
Yes.
I feel like that might be the best place to start. Is find where Rainy and I overlap.
Yeah.
Why are you saying?
I don't. I go kind of like on Rainy or your side. Like
But if we overlap,
yeah, you're right. Then I probably will too.
That's what I'm saying. It's
you're very right.
Rainy and I both loved them.
Yes. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah.
That's a small list of books, though, friends.
Oh yeah.
When the moon hatched.
That could work.
But we can't get Leandra on for that one.
No, absolutely not. Yeah. If you want to save your friendship, yeah, absolutely not. Finished a spare 4 stars. Nice. I need to read this so badly. Lost Track of Time filmed a vlog clip and hit 38% of God Killer. I swear I'm going to finish this reread before February.
You got this.
Every time I see Well of Ascension, I think of Assassination Now. Yep. Read 11 too. I think I'm at 6. I'm not counting this year, like, actively. Like, I'll do my month-end wrap-ups on Instagram, but I'm not going to actively, like, really count. Because I just feel like that's...
It will be whatever number it is kind of where I'm at.
Yeah. Like, when I get close to the end of the year, I think I will check it out, just so I can end on, like, a nice number, like, not, like, 49. Like, I want to hit 50. You know what I mean? Like, I like the nice number. So, but I'm not going to stress. So impressed you have kept going with Wheel of Time. I could never.
At this point, I feel like I've put in too much time to not finish. Yes. Does that make sense? Like, I've committed now. Yeah. And, like, if I stopped, I will never finish. Like, I will never get back into it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very true. If you stop now, you'll never go back. I mostly just want to have it done before Clue starts. Yeah, that's how I feel. I'm trying to, like, just finish books. Not me just realizing Reckless is one I didn't even get to. Oh, that's so funny.
It's okay. You're right.
You're going to be on Brittany's now that this has all come out. I finished. Nice. Relax now. Probably would be too if I hadn't read them all before, but I still love them and have 3 editions, so I have to love them still. Yeah, that's fair. DNF Reckless. I don't think Elsie Silver has ever met a baby or a mother. Oh, well, she is a mother, I believe.
Yeah, but she has some odd takes on a lot of things.
Okay, I'm very interested. Like, even if I don't like it, I'm very interested to continue. The Flawless was, like, good. It was a 4 at that time. I don't know if it would still be a 4 if I reread it. Like, it wasn't bad.
You like romances more than I do, because you did like Done and Dusted.
Yeah, I did. I really loved Done and Dusted. I gave that a 5. Like, I loved it.
So, there's that.
Yeah, this will probably never happen. But who knows? Maybe this Woven Kingdom would be the one if Rainey and I can agree.
This is the book I've never heard of.
Seriously. Never read that and wasn't interested. Wait, what book?
Where Sleeping Girls Lie?
Rainey, you would like it. I'm pretty positive. If you're talking about Where Sleeping Girls Lie, I feel like Rainey would really like that.
Especially since I feel like Rainey likes Dark Academia.
Yeah, like, and it almost gave me, like, not Catherine House vibes necessarily, but, like, well, the thing is, I haven't read a lot of Dark Academia.
With explanations.
With explanations and way more, like, way better characters, like, but, like, that, and you love Catherine House, so I feel like you would really like Where Sleeping Girls Lie. Yeah. Like does not count for love.
I agree. I think it needs to be, like, 5-star situations.
Oh, I thought this is a book for a second, and I was like, can't think of that one. Leandra will not like Jar of Hearts. Oh my gosh. That would be the funniest, hardest challenge. That really would. When the Moon Hatch could be it, not for Leandra. Yep. Dear God, When the Moon Hatch. Yeah, sorry, friends. I would say Quicksilver, but Kelsey is a wackadoodle for that. I never end on a nice number. Oh, I always do. I purposely do. Brittany and Rainey loved Honey Witch. Does that seem like a book we could all appreciate?
Did you DNF the Honey Witch, Leandra? Like, I thought you already DNF that book. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think Kelsey would like the Honey Witch, and I can't.
Yeah.
There's reasons that I want to, and these is going to sound mean, but I don't mean it in a mean way. Okay. And Kelsey knows this when I say it. We say this with love and as deep friendships.
Yes.
The Honey Witch is for people who like to feel sad and like to feel a lot of emotions. And I love Kelsey so much. That is not Kelsey.
The thing is that no, that's not true. Well, hold on. I will argue a bit, but I will agree with part of it. So I like books like character driven, like if it's really emotional character driven stories.
No, it's not that kind of way though.
Yeah, it's like that kind of like a lit fic with character development and like emotional, like realistic. That's my vibe. Cozy kind of like Honey Witch or fantasy style, not my vibe.
No.
I don't care.
I know. That's why I'm
like lit fic emotion, like real care. I care.
Yeah, that's fair.
So it's like, yeah, absolutely not my vibe. I think those bore me to death usually. Yeah,
so you agree with me?
Oh, I totally agree. Yeah, I totally.
And
agree.
I don't want you to think that I'm basically saying that Kelsey's like.
No, that's why I was clarifying. Like when it comes to like lit fic, I do like emotional books because I'm always reading emotional lit fic. So people would be like, what do you mean?
What? What do you mean? Yeah.
But cozy vibes, no. No.
Mm.
Honey Witch, kind of like fantasy, like emotional. No.
Yeah. I could see Leandra liking it though, honestly.
I really could. Ready to read Margot's Got Money Troubles. Since Kelsey's interested, it's about a girl who has money troubles, discovers OF, and one of the funny things is she rates picks by comparing. Oh, that's interesting. I did not know that. I just know that it's been compared to Definitely Better Now, and I am going to read that soon. I'm going to have to put this on hold at the library. Okay, I'm going to have to put this on hold. It sounds like interesting and entertaining. Kelsey, get to Swift and Saddled so we can buddy read Lost and Lassued. It's in February TBR. Rainy, if you can make it work for a clue prompt, which I'm sure it'll work for one of those, I'll read it for sure. Because I need to get caught up on the series so that we can buddy read that. Not Catherine House vibes. We were the house and the house was in the house. Oh my gosh. No, it's way better than that.
Oh.
Love Where Sleeping Girls Lie. It was just so good, honestly. I think even though I gave it a 4, I think about that book quite a lot.
Yeah, I gave it a 4.5. I didn't quite give it a 5. I'm interested to read Ace of Spades, though. That might be a book because Leandra's about to read it. You're about to, like, we're all about to read this book.
Wait, when's Leandra reading it? Maybe we can all buddy read it.
Leandra's February book club book. That's what I'm telling you.
Oh, okay. Well, then, okay, that works out well.
So now
is that why you wanted to move it up?
And yes.
Oh, okay.
And I think Neva already read it.
Yes, Neva loved it.
So we already have Neva on the love. We're all about to read it. Rainy, you need to read Ace of Spades.
Yes, I agree. I totally agree. Love you trying to find this one, but I swear, I think I'm going to do a little research. I swear there's already one that we have all liked.
What?
I feel it. I just feel like there's something.
It was not one. The whole reason B&K book clubs, or not B&K book club, Bestie's book club disintegrated was because there was never a book we all liked.
I swear there's one. There has to be one.
I don't know it if it exists.
I swear there's one. There has to be.
But Ace of Spades could happen.
That could certainly happen, I think, yeah. That's not only part of the story, but I think it's hilarious. It's the story about navigating adulthood and motherhood and diminishing bank account. It sounds really interesting, honestly. I'm going to add it to my library list. Julie DNF'd Honey Witch. Oh, wow. I did not expect that. I thought that Julie would like it. Never tried the Honey Witch. Yes, that was me.
Julie DNF'd the Honey Witch. I got my friends mixed up. I was like, someone that I know that I was surprised DNF'd it. And it was Julie.
What Kelsey just said solidifies that I think she'll like Margot. Yeah, I love lit fic. Like, I really do. And contemporary, so it's rare I do not like one.
Everyone wants us to do this.
Oh, the Ace of Spades. Okay. I am here for this challenge. Would love trying to watch vlogs of y'all trying to find this miraculous book. Yeah, that would. I don't know how long this would go for though. That might be.
It would be. How would we do that? I mean, I would be down for doing this as a vlog challenge, but you would not see it.
Oh, maybe we each pick one that we think everyone would like, or say like if all of us have read or 3 of us have read one book, like the other person reads that book to see. I don't know. We'd have to try to plan it in a way.
I feel like we could plan it, but if we're gonna do Ace of Spades as our first one, we gotta plan it soon because we're supposed to start that on Sunday.
I know. Yes, that is very true.
Move that around if we had to, although it would be
we could
to move it around, but we could move it around.
We could move it around for sure. I think it works for one. I'll have to check my list of prompts. I'm sure it would, honestly. Because it's a quick read, so it'd be an easy prompt.
We're starting it Sunday, friends. It's right here.
Yes.
I need to message Kelsey the breakdown.
You do. That's okay. Mine's over there, but yeah. I'm so excited. I've had this for so long, and I have not read it, and I don't know how.
Lexi, that's the title. Lexi's comment, that's so the title.
This vlog doesn't end until we agree. How long will that go, though? 2 hours?
Or until the year ends. We'll have to have a time cap on it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Rainy is reading Ace of Spades, so that may be it. We will see.
We can
Oh.
at least try it.
Okay, well, I didn't realize we're all reading it. Should we just start like a little well, we have a chat going. We can just discuss in there, I guess. So
I think Rainy just said she has an idea and she's going to message us. So
okay, perfect.
There we go. Although I do like this vlog doesn't end until we agree.
I know, I do love that. Unless like our first book is like the one we agree on, that would be like unheard of. But well, maybe with Ace of Spades.
The only problem with Ace of Spades that I think is the problem is I think trying to find a mystery thriller that we all agree on because, and I will say, I'm not nearly an expert on mystery thrillers like Leandra. So I feel like I will miss things. Like I'll be just vibing and Leandra will be like, no, this doesn't make sense. And I'd be like, oh, you're not wrong, but I didn't see it. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. And I think we have very different tastes on thrillers. Like I find Rainy and I have similar tastes on thrillers and you and Leandra more so.
Oh, I would not say that's true. I don't
know.
No, I don't think so.
Then you're on your own, and Leandra
is just such a expert in mystery thrillers.
You're right.
Such an expert on it.
Maybe that's why we don't enjoy the same books because I usually don't guess the twist, and Leandra does probably. That might be it.
I always guess the twist, but I think it's just that she's such an expert. Like it's not even just like that she's like she just knows so much more about the genre than I ever would.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, Julie, you absolutely can squeeze in on this.
It's happening Monday for Sunday.
Yes. Do you have Julie on Boxer? Okay, so maybe we'll just make a chat on there rather than Instagram, and we'll kind of go from there. So yay, I'm looking forward to this. Yes, Rainy, looking forward to hearing that. Well, we're all buddy reading it, so get in with us on Sunday, apparently. I didn't realize February 2nd was Sunday. That's
literally Sunday.
Wait, are we starting? I thought we were starting February 2nd.
Which is Sunday.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm in a different world.
It's late for this is the most
really
unhinged version of B&K book club that has ever.
It's because I have too much books going. Like I have too much to read right now, and like I just don't know. Like everything's in my calendar. I know when I'm buddy reading stuff, but I only pull up the calendar like a day before and check out what's for the next day.
It's not going to be hard to do. It's small.
No, I think it'll be a good read. So I'm really praying that it works out for that prompt at that time. If not, it's fine. Because we're reading it so slow, I won't even be able
something during that week.
I'll use it as a bonus, yeah.
But also I'm doing junior detective, so
you're just chilling.
Yeah. I am unbothered.
You're unbothered.
Really?
Oh, the title can stay the same.
I screenshotted the title because I wanted to not lose it. I don't know how we would make different vlogs, but we'll figure it out.
I think 425. I think 4.
No, I think they need to be 5s. No.
Okay.
5s.
Really? Because I think 4 is still really enjoyed, no?
Yeah, but I think there's a lot of 4 stars we overlap on. I don't think there's any favorite.
Okay. 5. I'm a harsh critic, so this will be a hard one.
We're all harsh critics.
You're right, actually. Now we are. Yeah. Icebreaker Gate, Chestnut Springs, disagreements, and then everyone finds peace with Ace of Spades. Let's hope so, or we'll have another disagreement on our hands. That is true, Rainy, but I believe you tear a few books apart here and there too. Not as much so.
We have all done this. It's not just Leandra.
Tough love, literally. If anyone did not see Leandra's Fourth Wing video that came out last week, it's a good one.
It was great.
I loved it. Would not agree. Me and Brittany do like certain thrillers and dark academia. Okay, that's fair.
And thrillers.
That's fair.
And I do have a few that we have both given 5 stars to.
Yeah, it's so interesting how sometimes you 3 liked Midnight Feast a lot. I hated it. Then there's a few other ones where it's Rainy and I agree.
The guest list, Leandra, Rainy, and I all gave 5 stars. You're the outlier on the guest list. That's actually one that all 3 of us gave 5 stars.
Yeah, Megan Miranda is a top author for me at this point. I love her books so much. Actually, that's something I need to chat with you about, Brittany. because Megan Miranda has a new release this year, and we didn't add her to the list.
Oh, and we need the bottom. Yeah, you can, because I liked Daughter of Mine.
That's right. Because at that time we didn't know she had a release. So I'm gonna message you. But anyone here, there's a spoiler for later on.
Yeah, go ahead. You can just add it. It's fine.
Perfect. Leandra catches all the details I miss. Yeah, seriously. Really? And Sherry Lapina.
I just vibe with Sherry Lapina, but like I never give them super high ratings. Except
no, 3 to 4 for me.
Yeah. A Couple Next Door, I gave 5. I loved that book, but that's like higher.
Add that to your resume. Expert in mystery thrillers, literally.
Literally.
January is 1,000 years long, but February is also 1,000 years away. I know. That's
truly.
Clue sprint start Friday night. Yes, because we're starting a day early. I know. I realized that. So, okay. I'll be ready.
I'm so glad you're having fun.
I'll survive. It's just too many library books came to me at once, and then I got a few arcs that I'm really excited about, which I don't have to read right now, but I'm like, I want to read right now. And then like just book club books and all this stuff, and I'm like, I will survive. I will.
No, I feel this as a person who's currently reading like so many books.
See, I'm not reading them, but I have like a stack of how many I'm supposed to start and possibly return to the library in the next week. So
it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
It'll be okay. And I want to read them because they're like new releases, and it's like if I don't read them, then I will not get them for a while. So, but you know, technically, I don't like being this person. I've never done. I always return my library books like on time. Like I hate not returning them on time. But technically, you can go a little bit over, and nothing bad will happen. So
100%. My library got rid of fees, and trash.
Like, for us, we have no fees, but after 21 days, it's like you get charged for the book.
Basically. Yes.
I just feel like a horrible person the whole time I have it, or I would. I've never done it, but I would just feel like awful because I hate having things like overdue. And I'm like, the whole time I'd be reading this and like someone's waiting for it. But you know what? You have to do it sometimes. So that vlog is going to be at So Unhinged. I cannot wait to see it. Okay,
I'm actually quite excited about it, but I do fear that we may have picked a strong book for the first one.
I do think that too. And honestly, I love the ideas that come from sprints, honestly.
Sprint ideas, we've had 2 already tonight. Yeah. Trivia night, which is going to be hysterical.
Right? Yes, exactly. I'm going to make this the last sprint simply because we've been really chatty tonight. And I have a feeling we'll be chatting for another half hour after this. Does that work for you?
It does. I will say the night that I needed to make a good dent in this because I'm playing Libby Chicken was not the night that we were productive. Like it just was not that night.
Not at all. Not at all. Yeah. It's how it happens sometimes. I'm 100 pages in basically. So I mean, I'm doing good, but that is because I read 40 pages before sprint started.
Tomorrow is going to be a listen to Out on the Limb all day.
Definitely. I do like it's a good, you can just listen to it in my opinion. So
I was just
like you don't have to read it. I've been like doing mix and match and it's been fine. So yeah, that's always how it works out, honestly.
It won't let me renew it. It's very rude.
Yeah, it's too bad. Like no, it's not on Spotify. I was like, if it's on Spotify, I'll give you my login, but I don't think it's on there.
Let me actually check Hoopla. I should check there. Not that I could read it. I could finish it by 8 o'clock tomorrow. Like
it is on there if you have Spotify.
Okay.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was gonna say I'll give you mine.
But realistically, it would make sense for me to just finish it in the time frame because I'm reading so many books.
Oh, definitely. But at least now you don't have to stress. Like if you don't, you can jump over to there.
It's on Hoopla too, so I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
Look to other places, but
well, then you're good.
I still might try to finish it because truly, I don't have that time.
Yeah. Yep.
But if I lose it, it's fine.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, yeah, you have the physical book, I guess. Alrighty, we're gonna jump into our last hour sprint, and I'll see everyone in an hour. Hello. How did that sprint go?
I'm in the middle of chapter 7, so I'm almost done today's pages. I have like 3 minutes left.
Nice.
So I would have done more, but I was boxering for a good.
I had to say goodbye to Boxer. I sent a message. I don't know what happened after that.
I saw that. I was like, oh, Kelsey's out, which is fair because I should have been reading, but I was. Here's the thing: there's always a time in a book where, like, if social media will tip depending on if I'm really interested in the book. Does that make sense? Like if I'm not as interested in the book and there's something fun happening over on social media, then I'm there. But if I'm super invested in my book, I'll ignore my social media for like eons. And everyone knows I wasn't as invested in this book when we came back at the last spring. That all happened before that. I will say, you're right. It got a little bit better.
Yeah. And it continues to, I think, like as we get closer to, like, I'm at chapter 14 now.
Okay.
And I'm finding like I'm enjoying it for sure. So I'm interested to see how you feel as you get further.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's fair.
How I'm going to feel about this one. Like, I'm not disliking it. I'm not really, I think I went in potentially with too high expectations, even though it's not a trope I love.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because so many people rave. But I'm not disliking it.
Yeah, like it might just be meh for you, you know?
Yeah, it could even be like a 4-star. So it could be a 5. You know, I'm only 66 pages in. It's early days.
Yep.
Who knows? But I'm not like, there's things about it I like, and then there's some things that I'm just meh about. And unfortunately, the thing that I'm the most meh about is the romance.
That's fair.
Which is a problem since this is a romance.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Considering that I guess I
barely.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So it could change as I get to know him a bit more. Exactly. Yeah. It's so early, and
exactly. As long as you're not getting the ick, it can be turned around.
There is no ick. I will say, I think it's just because also the first part of this book I don't think is really focused on the romance. So it would make sense that I'm not that connected to it this early in the book. It's not really the main focus of this part.
Definitely. Thanks for joining, Vanessa. Thank you for joining. More life admin that time. Adulting is so time consuming. Seriously. Really? Just finished editing my video for Thursday. Nice. Got 12 pages read and did some editing. Nice. 48% of God Killer and worked on my bullet journal set up for next month. Nice. Finished Dark Places. Really well done. I grew up in that area and Flynn depicted 1985 there very accurately. Oh, that's good to know. I think I read about 30 pages. Nice. Listen to some more of The Darkness Outside and having the best time. We are home from the pool and hope the kids go right to sleep so I can read. Yeah, that's
fair. How are you feeling about The Stardust Thief, Bethany? I'd like to know.
It's on your TBR?
Or you're just curious? A lot in retelling, so I'm curious.
Oh, okay. Nice. Thank you for joining. Got to page 116. The Darkness Outside Us is so good. Oh, that's so good.
I've heard fabulous things about this book, honestly.
Okay. That's good to know. All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining for bonus sprints. Thank you, Brittany, for joining. Although you don't have a choice.
Well, I mean, I help pick the dates. I have some.
That's exactly true. Like, it's a collective thing. So it's like we're not going to just have one of us show up. So we'll keep conversing if you're reading with us in the Discord as we go. And then we may as well just go over our date for Out of the Woods. I keep wanting to call it Out in the Woods.
I have said Out in the Woods so many times.
Out on the Woods, which doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't make sense, but I've said that too because I think it's because Out on a Limb. So we're like combining the two. But truly, I said this on Sprints the other day when we were talking about it. I'm going to say it again. As a Swiftie, the fact that I keep saying this title wrong, I need to be shamed.
I know.
Truly shamed. Yeah. But it is Out of the Woods. We're doing it on Kelsey's channel.
Yes.
Right here. I know normally we flip-flop, but there was truly not a day that we could make this work except for that day.
Yeah, exactly. So we're just doing
another Tuesday.
Another Tuesday with me. So yeah, that'll be February 18th, and I'm very much looking forward to it. So that should be good.
I am too. I know that I picked
that. Doesn't sound very confident. I am too.
I'm gonna explain myself. I picked this because I knew I liked the author's writing, and I don't think I necessarily looked deeply into exactly how this worked.
Okay.
And I don't think I realized it was Marriage on the Rocks.
I love Marriage on the Rocks, which
I
is
know you do, but
well, not necessarily Marriage on the Rocks. Second Chance.
Don't.
Yeah, I love Second Chance.
I like Second Chance, but I don't like Marriage on the Rocks. And I thought this was Second Chance. I didn't realize it was Marriage on the Rocks.
It depends for Marriage on the Rocks. I like the Second Chance aspect. So if that part is done good of Marriage on the Rocks, I don't necessarily love Marriage on the Rocks. It's Second Chance that I love.
True. So like I missed that tiny little tidbit of information.
That's fair.
Yeah, so and I didn't realize it until we met them here and they're married. And I was like, oh.
Yeah. That's fair.
So now I'm like a little more scared. But I love Hannah. I loved Next of Kin. So I still have high hopes in the writing. Because this is written really well, I will say.
Oh, it is. Yes, for sure.
So anyway. And I could end up loving this one too. I don't want to at 66 pages. I not make it.
I don't know what percentage I'm at because my audio on my library app doesn't show, but like I'm almost halfway, I feel.
Yeah, you're way further through than I, which is
unusual, and I'm gonna keep it up. So
y'all heard that here first.
Tomorrow. Well, it's an easy read. Honestly, I feel like I could even listen while working. Like it's a very easy read. And when I can do that, I do stay on task.
This is true. And I am still going to try and finish this tomorrow.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
At least you know that like you can get on Spotify. So
it's fine.
That is a plus.
Yeah.
So. Thank you, Julie, for joining. Thanks, Glenda. Thank you. Am liking it.
Okay. Yes.
Yes. Brittany will be on Thursday as usual. And I will see everyone next Tuesday. Bye.